here we are in this beautiful 1969 Chevrolet Camaro RSSS with that huge 498 cubic inch motor. And man, does this baby sound awesome. I mean, the exhaust notes coming out of this car are great. Right now I have the window up just so you guys can hear me a little bit better. But as soon as you downshift this Tremec manual 5-speed transmission, this baby goes. And I am loving it so far. So guys, let's talk about the beautiful exterior of this car. And guys, if you can't see it right now, head over to our website, No Reserve Classics, and you'll be able to take a 360-degree virtual tour. So while I'm driving this car, guys, right after I'm done, head over there and check out that virtual tour. I'll tell you guys, it's really something to see, and it's really cool, just so you can get a 360-degree view of the exterior as well as the interior. But the way these stripes are laid out on this car looks awesome. You have that beautiful light silver with that gorgeous dark silver on the inside stripes. Very classy, classy, classy look. I love it. And how can you not forget that beautiful RS kit in the front end? You have those awesome halo lights with the LEDs in there shining right through. And even in the back of this car, it has some billet. So not only do you get all the little chrome accents along the side of the car, you have them in the back as well. And definitely just putting that full exterior together are those awesome wheels that the customer had us install. And what I mean by that is, guys, yes, unfortunately, this car is already spoken for, but keep your eye on our website for new and upcoming inventory, because all you have to do is leave a deposit and we can make your dream ride a reality. So we're putting this suspension to the test right now, going over some tight turns, going about 55 miles an hour, and yep, made it through without a scratch, which is always a great thing. So we have the beautiful exterior that we just spoke about, and the suspension that's taken all these bumps. Now it's a full Hotchkiss suspension on here that's allowing us to drive this car in an aggressive type style, an aggressive manner. And I just can't get over how beautiful this car sounds. It looks good and it sounds great. But the pickup's phenomenal. Right now I'm doing 85 miles an hour, just a little over 2,000 RPMs, 2,100 RPMs. So we've been driving this car for about 40 minutes, 35, 40 minutes. I'm right at about 155, 160 degrees on the water temperature, so definitely staying cool. It's a very humid day out today here on the East Coast, and it's performing just as I would hope and just as I would expect. Now, where we are most of the time, right here in this driver's seat, got the factory style interior with the beautiful center console and the beautiful gauge assembly right in front of us. Now the dashboard is in very good condition, no cracks, no tears. And all we have right in front of us is our RPM gauge and our miles per hour speedometer, and that's it. No frills, no crazy gauges, and sometimes that's the best way, less things to go wrong. But if you look right over into the center console over here, you'll see your voltmeter, your fuel gauge, your water gauge, and last but not least, your oil gauge. So a little bit more information here, a little aftermarket accessory over here, just to keep your eyes on the road ahead. But if you do have a warning, you do have some trouble, you have everything right here, right in front of you. And what do we have below all those beautiful gauges? The Hurst Shifter. It's a Tremec 5-speed transmission that, like I said, guys, I'm doing 85 miles an hour right now, cruising on the highway. And it's great shifting through all those gears. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, don't get me wrong, an automatic is beautiful, but you're not going to be seeing those anymore. A lot of the car companies nowadays have taken those 5-speed manual transmissions out, and just manual transmissions out in general. This is a car that you feel. You feel the exhaust notes going through your body. You can hear the RPMs change. You can feel the rev of the motor when it goes up. It's just something about being true to the car and having all this horsepower right at normally your fingertips, but your feet. You hit that gas pedal, you hear that intake open up and those exhausts just blaring out of here. It's a beautiful sound and a very pleasant drive so far. Now, if you guys haven't noticed that really cool roll cage behind me, it's in here for a reason. This vehicle's got over 700 horsepower. That's right, guys, it really does. And you can feel it. That's 700 horsepower right to you, bam, instantly. And all that's held in by a posi traction rear end. A 9-inch Moser built for 9-inch rear. And with all that horsepower under the hood of that 498, pushing over all that 700 horsepower, you definitely need posi traction. So when you downshift and you light those tires up, both of them are spinning, not just one. All right, guys, well, I know we were talking about 700 horsepower, but let's feel it. Woo! Wow, that was freaking awesome. And with all that horsepower, guys, you can't forget about the brakes. That's right, power disc brakes all the way around this bad boy, stopping you on a dime, accelerating fast and stopping, whoa, just as quick. Now, guys, like I said before, unfortunately, this vehicle has been spoken for by Cody. And Cody, if you're watching this, bud, I hope you enjoy this car as much as I am. Man, this power steering is great. This car is awesome. I love it. Just the way it looks, the styling. Definitely really like the wheel choice on here. The stance is absolutely beautiful. Man, that exhaust sounds so great. The motor sounds so great. I'm enjoying it. So guys, be like Cody and go get your dream ride at No Reserve Classics. I'll see you in the next video. And guys, I'm Chris Mazzarella, and you've been watching No Reserve Classics. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to give me a call, Chris, at 1-800-562-7815. And if you guys haven't done it already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because you never know, your dream ride could be in the next video.